What's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Mr. Mogul. This time I'll be doing another tutorial on how to play Granny. This game is pretty old, so I mean, there are strategies out there. There's really no need for me to be doing this, honestly. This game is that old, and I'm sure anybody that played it, should already have somewhat of an idea of what to do. But for those of you that kind of want to see how to do it and not die, or at least survive as long as you can with the minimum amount of days, this is how you do it. I'm gonna keep it on hard mode. Extreme is a little extreme, no pun intended, but it actually is a little more difficult, a lot more difficult. But the concept is pretty much the same. It's just I haven't had a chance to get the timing down because I don't like playing on extreme. But when the game starts, you start here. She spawns in the garage. There's For every time I play, there was nothing in those drawers, so there's no point wasting time. There's no point hiding under the bed and waiting for her to come to you. You just need to take off and go. So I usually take this path here, and I'm on my way downstairs to the garage area. Try not to knock anything over, especially that vase up there. Once you get here, this is pretty much going to be home base for you for the entire run. Honestly, this is probably one of the safest spots. So you just knock that down, throw whatever item you picked up along the way, because that one drawer usually has something. And there you go. You see how stupid she is? She'll chase the noise that she just made herself. So that sometimes you luck up and it'll buy you more time. But meanwhile, while she's investigating, I'm checking out what we have here. Now this is useful. If you want to run out the front door on anything harder than normal mode, you'll need this battery. So now that she went back wherever she went, I don't care where she went because I can force her back downstairs. And this is pretty much the name of the game. You just control her as much as you can. And certain areas actually are better. This is why I like this area, because you can force her to where you need her to go, and it takes long for her to get to this side. Because she has to come up these stairs, through that closet, down another flight, down a second flight, to even get right here in this area. So it takes super long. So, for example, I throw it here, and like I said, how long it takes for her to get here, sometimes it feels like forever. But meanwhile, now you don't want to just jet straight to wherever you want to go, because she might be lurking downstairs, she might be doing something. So you wait a few seconds for her to go up the stairs, go through the little closet path, and then you can kind of take off. Look at, I got lucky. Now I can do this. I usually get rid of that bumper because I do want to access that area, and I want to move fast when I do it. So I'll knock that down right away. Now, mind you, I made the noise on the lower level of that garage, so I can throw an item here, but it'll bring it right here. Sometimes I want her to go all the way downstairs just to buy more time. Now this is the vase you don't want to knock over, so I usually come all the way to the side and avoid it unless I want to make noise. And I'm back to my hiding spot. Now why don't I just go for it and start killing her? Because she respawns, and sometimes you don't know where she respawns. She'll respawn in that area up there where the base is, or she'll respawn in the garage. Now I'm just go ahead and kill her because I want to get an item. I want to get this out the way pretty fast. Move, Granny. Whoa. I want this. Now the safe way is to hurry up and get it, chuck it downstairs, grab your item again, just in case you need to shoot her, run, hide. When she disappears, she might spawn right here. So I kind of want her to spawn right here. From the moment of her disappearance, sometimes it's like 5 to 10 seconds, and then she'll just pop up out of nowhere like a ghost. So that's scary. I had some jump scares. I'm thinking I'm home, you know, down the home stretch, and she'll literally spawn right in front of me and kill me. So the name of the game is just play it safe. That's pretty much all I can recommend. Items like this, I usually throw them. If I want to go and collect that screwdriver, I'll force her here. And like I said, I don't know where she is, but she may have spawned over there in where that vase was. Grab a screwdriver, come over on this side. Sometimes I'll get rid of this just in case I'm running and I'm hiding and I want to move fast and not get noticed. Sometimes I'm clumsy and I'll actually knock that over. Now this little breezeway or crawl space will get crowded, so I want to eliminate as many things out of my path, because some things you can walk and knock them over. So if she's coming here, I have to leave that screwdriver way deep in that corner. Now this is an example of something that you can knock over and make noise. One, it's also this crossbow. So I'll get it out the way. I'll throw it on the side that I want it to go. Force it that way. Now, all that noise I made, she's definitely already en route to come down here. So I know that already. So I have a head start. Sometimes you can cheat. Sometimes it's advised not to cheat. Now, I would go up there and try to go for the door, but I don't want to risk it because I haven't seen her come down yet. So I want to force her this way first. And that's pretty much it for the most part. There are things you can do to kind of eliminate redundancy. You want to eliminate redundancy if you go for speed runs, but it's also useful to use these strategies just so you can, I mean, it saves you a lot of time for one, and for two, just being efficient. Just want to minimize the amount of trips you run around, because that actually exposes you a lot more, and you can't control her a lot of times. So as you can see, I'm already 2 out of 3 tasks done with the wire cutters. I want to take it upstairs. So what I'll do, I'll throw it here. Get this out my way because I will knock it over. Get this out the way. Now while she's here, I jet upstairs and I try to tackle that task, or at least leave it in the area, because she'll take some time to investigate, which is good for me. Now those items, now usually she's already on her way upstairs, so you gotta kind of move fast. Now this item is in position to be used once I get the hammer. I don't really need it anymore, but I usually keep it right in the same location where I am now. This crawl space is safe for the most part. You don't want to lean your peek your head out. She will get you. Even sometimes you'll be deep in and she can still get you and glitch. So I check these and I'm on my way downstairs. See, she's already there. So when I see her en route like that, I just do this, force her back upstairs, force her back through this closet area. You just want to stall her out. You want to stall her out. You want to kill time and get her as far away from where you are. So that's why I do that. Now she may have heard that noise and is coming to investigate that area, but for the most part, I've completed a good portion of things, and I've pretty much kept her in control this whole time. That's the gist of the entire process. I mean, she will give you some jump scares here and there. She'll catch you, but you could at least avoid going deep into day 3, 4, and 5 using this strategy. I usually do it and beat it on day 1. I'm just trying to do day 1 and do speed runs at this point. I barely kill her. Honestly, I barely use my weapons to kill her because I have more of a favorite method that I like to use that I'll show you in a minute once I'm able to get it. Now this item right here is super useful. You would think it's just part of the lore of the game to scare you or whatever, but it's actually super useful. I like it because in this crawl space I can throw it pretty far and be like halfway through the hallway. So that's why I like that. This area I really don't go outside as much. I only go outside when I actually have the items I need outside. But every once in a while I'll come over here. You know, different runs I do it differently. But this can is useful. Listen how long it takes for her to open the front door. She still didn't come outside. Look how far through the path I am. Still not outside. Still not outside. Now she finally hit the door. But meanwhile, I'm here. Get that out the way, because that's pretty clunky. You can knock that over. But from the backyard to this downstairs garage area, it's not that far for her to travel, so she will be on her way fairly fast. So I don't even risk it. Doing this tutorial, I actually don't even know what I'm doing right now. Force her upstairs. And you see how fast she moves when she hears a noise. But you have to take into account that she has to travel distance, so you don't want to jet out right away and risk running into her. Oh, looky. Okay, I made a noise. The floor just creaked. She may come that path, so I need to hurry up and go. I'm out. I don't even want to waste any time. See, she already opened the door. I would have got caught had I tried to go and complete every single task. There's always usually an item in the fireplace or there. I'll show you that part later. Normally I would go in there when I first start the game, but for some reason I ended up having all these things available to me early on, so I didn't. Now I want to force her there so I can try to open up this, use this remote, get it out of my path. It's gonna take her a while to get down here. Boom, I'm off. I don't even use this spray. I just collect it just to have another item. So she heard that. She took off, but she didn't get far. So I'll force her back that way because I want to continue to investigate. I don't even know what I'm going for. But if you want to get to the kitchen, this is the best way. Keep her on that side and then go to the kitchen. Don't cross that line, literally. It's usually an item there. See See, I'm making a lot of noise. I might get caught right now. Maybe not. Now I'll utilize this path. Now, that's another tip right there. Sometimes you may need to just only grab that one item and go. Sometimes you'll have time to grab everything and get it to its location. Sometimes you'll have time to get it to its location, and still have, you know, spare time to get other items. But don't get greedy. If you want to beat it with the least amount of days, just don't be greedy. Try not to knock anything over. Now when I see things like this, I don't even want to trigger that. What I'll do is I'll just get rid of that, get it out my path, and go back to where I came from. They take a long time to go away, mind you. So basically, you do what she gives. Like, you take what she gives you. If she's way on the other side, or she laid traps all over the place on that one side, then focus on accomplishing all the other tasks, which you are able to do. That's pretty much the gist of it. I kind of want to beat it on hard mode to even show you that it's doable. I mean, it's definitely doable, but I want to show you that it doesn't take that much. Now, I'm forcing her that way because I want to go back into the kitchen. See, I don't like how she's kind of cheating, trying to get a head start. So force her deeper into that area and go back. Now when she hears that, she's already taken off. I don't like when she does it, but I got the shotgun now. Don't try to go back downstairs that way. Take another path. Maybe you can trigger her like that. Force her outside so you can go downstairs. See how long it took, and I'm already pretty much here. She does her little side to side looks, but meanwhile I already got the shotgun. I just heard the front door. Now I'm ready to shoot her down. But that's not what I'm here for. I usually spare the first bullet, force her to this side, and get the head start. Now, I don't like that because she'll try to jet back upstairs. See, I'm halfway through the hallway already, so save me time to do what I really want to do, which is this. Oh, see, that was in my way. Now I gotta go hide again. Meanwhile, oh, maybe not. Stupid granny. Let's try this again. This is why I use the first bullet here. You can do it with the crossbow, but it's a little more accurate. The moment you shoot, just take off. You don't want to waste time. She will be coming. I can hear her laying her traps before she comes. That's another indication right there of her. You can kind of gauge where she is, but I wouldn't rely on it. Now leave the gun here, because I don't need it back downstairs anymore. I want to make noise. Come on. Come back. Oh, there she is. Now, sometimes she'll jet out. Even though she's coming to investigate, she'll jet to and go back upstairs. I don't like that, so ooh yeah. Get the essentials first. I mean, this is pretty much, hey, oh my gosh. Now I gotta hide. I'm gonna get caught. This is the scenario you don't want to happen. It's exactly this, because now that I made noise, she'll lay a trap right there. So she's coming. You don't want to trap yourself in this closet, nor do you want to trap yourself in this room at all, if you could avoid it. So being that I kicked the meat around, that made noise. I'm forced to hide here because I don't think I had time to go downstairs. I mean, I could have chanced it, but if you want to beat it on the least amount of days, like I said, just don't chance things, play it safe, be conservative for the most part, and try to control her as much as you can. Now, she laid her trap. Sometimes she may go down to the bottom to our hiding spot, and then you'll think you're home free and you run right into her. But for the most part, she will go back upstairs, go back through the closet area. But remember, she's walking slow. You didn't make noise, so she's walking slow right now. I feel like it's safe, so I'm gonna chance it. Boom. Now, I do want to force her back on this side, though. I don't want to play any games whatsoever. So I force her back here. I don't care about that trap up there because I'm spending more time on this side of the house for the time being. Those will expire. Now, it's a whole other ball game now that I got the freeze trap. The freeze trap is pretty much GG. It's clutch sometimes. Sometimes it'll stay open or stay. I don't even know the word I want to use. But now you can definitely control her. Like so. 30 seconds. I don't have much time, so I'm going for it. Get that out the way. I run all the way upstairs. And sometimes I count in my head too. Just count. Remember, I already have the wire cutters up here, so I could afford to do this. Kill that camera. Now, she may be coming, but she may not. I think now 30 seconds is over. I don't see her. I'm safe. Now, there's an item there. I mean, there's two ways to do this. You can just take this down and play it safe. See? Take this item, play it safe. When she's upstairs, jump down and run back to the hiding spot. Trigger her some way, you know, using the same method to come back upstairs and check this area. That's 2 trips. Or you can just wait around, like so. I usually take 2 trips because I don't like to go to this bathroom area. I don't like being upstairs at all for the most part. So, because it's easier to get caught there, it's less areas to run. You only got one pass, she can block you off, etc., etc. So, in this case, I'm gonna actually do it though. So you throw the item down there, she's gonna run and investigate. Meanwhile, I want it to come here and grab this item. Now I'll force her back upstairs and I'm off to the races. Don't peek your head out. That's another technique. I'm saying the same thing over and over because this is the repetition that you gotta keep this like kind of etched in your brain. I don't trust that mannequin, so I would prefer to use this. Make noise. Now I'm just toying with her at this point. I have pretty much close to everything I need to leave this area. Or leave via the car. Almost. And mind you, I don't even kill her like that. Take the car key. Let's see what's in the trunk. Being that I got the hammer already, I got a feeling it's gonna be bird seed. Oh, I was wrong. Okay. Now in this case, I don't know how far away she was, so I'm just gonna go this way. Let's get this out the way. I've played this so many times, it can only be 1 or 2 items, 3 items. But I don't chance it though. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. In this case, I will not. Because where's the item? Alright, I was safe. Guess I had time. Yeah, I'm so scary that normally I'll leave that item there and come back to it later. Alright, so we can silently slap this in, so there's no reason to trigger her to the other side unless you were really on the cautious side. I guess I'll do this. She won't normally come down here on her own accord unless there was a reason to come. So it gives me time to do this. I don't want to drop it right here because I want to run upstairs first. See if it's safe. Boom. Now here is the thing. Like I said, this area is getting crowded, so I'll get this out my way. Throw it in the corner deep. What other things do I need? Now this is what I like to do. I don't kill her as much via the weapons because it's a hassle. This is way easier for me. Set a trap, wait for her to get there. This is just to make noise and force her down the stairs and walk over the trap. If she doesn't, like so, boom. Just walk into her and she'll usually, you can push her out the way. Now, what is it that I'm trying to do though? I want to check these areas. I only got 30 seconds, so I can at least get away with this. Throw it. Hopefully that didn't. Hopefully she's not respawned already, so I can get this, and I'm out. Do not waste time over there. Instead, trigger her outside and go finish my job. Because you see, she already came out right away. Run. See, she doesn't waste any time. I'm running out of things to do At least I'm not remembering because I'm talking, not focused. I'm gonna chance it. I normally don't, but I'm gonna chance it. There she is. Alright, good. That was perfect, actually. Now, one mistake that I've made, normally we keep an item right here so I can drop it and make noise versus having to go out and knock that mannequin over. Because the moment you think she's not coming, she'll actually be already on her way. Watch. Now she's on her way. Boom. See how far away she was? Which was like right there. Don't waste time trying to reset the trap. Just force her back over here and get back to what you needed to do. Now remember I said don't immediately run to where you need to go. Being that I'm going deeper downstairs, it's okay. Oh, I forgot that I didn't have that item. I will not throw it. I was tempted to, but I won't throw it. Now, if you stuck with me this long, I mean, I really don't have much more to say in terms of strategy. You pretty much get the gist of it. Just don't trigger any traps. Make noise to distract her and send her somewhere else. And that is pretty much it. Now, I will chance this for the time being. Looky. For the rest of this gameplay, I might actually just mute myself out. I don't know. You can listen to me if you want, like if I didn't bore you to death already. But I'm gonna just go ahead and beat it. Screw it. I'm gonna just go for it. There are some things that I do want to do upstairs. I kind of want to get the meat first. Let's continue investigating the kitchen at least. So remember, she was already upstairs. It may take her some time to run from the backyard kitchen area to the staircase. You don't want to prematurely run out there because you might run into her. So now I'm safe. I think I just made some noise though, so I gotta jet. Unfortunately. From the top. Why would she lay a trap here? I can't even go through that door. Stupid. I really want to get to that kitchen area, so this time around, I may just have to kill her. It saves so much more time than just running in circles trying to trigger her to do X, Y, Z. When I can just set the trap. That's perfect. Keep my safe spot just in case. Now I can check the kitchen. Mind you, I only have 30 seconds though. And this is taking up a good portion of my time. Alright. Good thing I already checked everything. This is eating up time. I took the long path, unfortunately. So whatever I do, I gotta jet. Can't waste any time, because she will be respawning any time now. 30 seconds is pretty much up. Yeah. I'm missing the meat, the padlock key, the car part, and what else? I'm gonna force her here. I want to get some things out the way. Now normally, like I said, I like to wait before I do this type of stuff, but in this case, I'm chancing it. What I should have did is threw the book down so I can grab whatever is in this drawer without making noise and just take off. Now, what direction is she coming from? Okay, there she is. I wish I could drop it right here. Actually, I can. Now, I don't know where she is. The safest way to get out of here is not through the closet. Actually, I can drop this item without making noise. Like this. Boom. Let's go this way. This is safer than trying to go downstairs. Because I can control this, remember. Did I go in there to check what items are in that area? Okay, boom. Outside of slapping this in and bolting it down, all I need is the padlock key and I'm done. So I force her here. She won't come downstairs this way because I'm forcing her the other way so I can take off just fine. Now where's the wrench though? Back upstairs. And this is pretty much it. Oh, that was her laying a trap. And here's the thing, I don't throw items down here because the time it takes for me to travel upstairs into my hiding spot is roughly around the same amount of time it'll take for her to get where she wants to go, which is downstairs to meet me. Now, I'm done with the wrench, so I want to get out the way. It's just crowded down here. Whatever. I normally don't care about this key. I don't like to go out the front door. And it's just my logic. My logic is she caught me in the forest to begin with. So why am I on foot running through the forest again? And mind you, I saw Slendrina. I mean, what's the point? Now, speaking of Slendrina, we could actually go for it. I feel like it's safe to go for it now. So she's going to investigate the noise I just made. We want to force her to die. And I may have to do this in sections though, just to play it safe. So boom. I only have 30 seconds. She'll spawn right here and have a shortcut. I should make it. I'm confident. Okay, that's about 30 seconds, but I'm done. I don't care to see the animation for Slendrina. I'm scared. I need to go. We just need meat. The padlock key is in there where the meat is, or where the spider is. I'm almost willing to bet. She sounds a little too close for my liking. I don't even want to chance it, but I have to. See, she was right there. What else am I missing? Did I check the drawer area? I don't think I did. Oh my gosh. Well, we can play it the safe way. Let's do it like that. Force her here. So I can freeze her here. And then I'll run upstairs and check that drawer. Nothing, that's just a wasted trip. I don't want to continue to chance it because she will get me. Oh no! She's about to get me. No, she's not. Where the heck is the meat, man? Pause. Alright, so I literally cleared that area. The only other area that I think may have been forgotten about is this side. Oh yeah. Go, go, go. Alright. Now, I'm gonna just bring the meat with me though, because I don't want to chance it. But the meat is the padlock key. And I'm almost willing to bet that's the missing link. Alright. So in this case, I'm gonna just run and actually just go straight up. I don't want to go the other path. You don't have to at this point. Let's make some noise. Come on, Granny, where are you? I'm ready to go get this padlock key. Boom, save me time. Thanks. padlock key. Now, 30 seconds should just be about up. I have an item to drop. I don't even want to chance it with the mannequin. So here we go. I'm pretty much done with the game, guys. Any minute now. Boom, I'm out. And I can do this along the way, even though I'm not intending on going out the front door. Because I could go out the front door right now and beat the game. But I don't want to do that. I'm driving off. I want to get as far away as I can. Now in this part, I do want to make sure she comes all the way downstairs. Just to buy some time. Because my intent, once this lock hits the ground, yeah, I'm out. And I ain't coming back. Alright, Granny. There you go. Sorry if I was a little monotone, but yeah, I'm happy now. There you go, folks. That's how you do it. Day one. Barely have to kill her. You just lure her back and forth. Just control her. That's pretty much the name of the game. If you enjoyed this video, like, maybe drop a comment if you want to share any other strategies you may have. Definitely subscribe for more. And stay tuned. With that being said, Mr. Mogul signing out. Peace.